How are you, G?
Good, good. I just like saw the message from the real world, and I thought it started like that like 5 p.m. And when I see how fucked it because I don't like to be late, so thank you for taking your time.
No worries, G. No worries. No worries. So, what's your name?
Yeah, so people call me Ari. It's easier to pronounce, but my full name is like Ulber. It's like very hard to say. So because you could just call me Ari. It's perfect.
Airy.
Yeah, yeah, that is perfect. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Airy. And how old are you, G?
20.
20. Cool. And which campus are you inside in the real world?
I'll be real with you. Mostly, I've been in a business campus and in the AI campus, AI automation.
Wow. So, who are your professors inside those campuses, bro?
Professor Arno and Professor Pope and Cam.
You're a very lucky man. They're my two favorites out of a
Yeah,
lot of.
they're very charismatic. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
very.
to like I when I watch their lives. It's not always like about learning. As I enjoy like you learn and you enjoy watching. Like it's
So, first off, let's start from scratch. Where did you hear about the real world?
like everybody else TikTok. And then like
Absolutely.
when Andrew Tate blowed up, it was Andrew, every scroll, Andrew Tate. Like how wouldn't I join? You get me?
We just completely took over TikTok to the point where they had to ban him and start
Yeah,
canceling him. Yeah, I
for
get
no
it.
reason, obviously, for no reason.
Of course, bro. Of course. And which campus? Like, how did you decide which campus you were going to join when you started the real world?
To be honest, when I first joined, it was copywriting. To be honest,
Oh,
because
really?
yeah, copywriting. But for some reason, I switched. I don't know. It was just words. I know I
Brother,
wanted to know. I know it's a good campus, but for me, it wasn't like personally. I didn't like it that much. So
doesn't
I
matter.
joined business.
Yeah, it's all the individual, bro. I don't care if you didn't
Yeah,
like it. It's not for everyone. I mean,
true.
each campus is different for each individual. So you joined copywriting first.
Yeah, I learned a lot by it, to be honest. Like the first 2 months, like the base is copywriting, but I said, okay, I know the base now. I wanna learn more, like sales from Professor Arno, and also I want to learn AI automation because it was booming. I said, why not join this? So I could like open my AI automation agency and get some cash fast. You get me?
So
Not
who was
not
your
fast
professor
in
in
time.
copywriting? Was it Dylan Madden?
No, in copywriting is Andrew. I think yeah, Andrew.
Oh, okay, cool. And so
Yeah,
you joined copywriting first. You decided it wasn't for you. You joined business.
yeah,
How
absolutely.
did that go when you joined business?
To be honest, I mostly use the business campus to learn sales, like to talk to people and how the sales process works. And like I remember like today, I watched one live, and that one lesson I learned from that made me like $2,000. Like it was a very simple lesson. It's you don't need like to always like try to not help clients, but to always try to make clients understand everything, but you just have to make them happy. That's it. Like try to explain things simple and make them happy in a way that,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's the lesson I learned, and I started implementing it immediately, and I thought, okay, now I understand it. It's always about trying to make the clients happy, because they don't know. Maybe you work super hard and they don't give a shit. You get me? They want to know that you got them results in a way. You have to make them, and that lesson like helped me a lot. Like that I remember. I never forget.
So when you signed up, did you join the $50 a month package, or did you join or the champions? Is it Luke's champions or something, or the heroes year?
No, no. First I joined like $50,
Yeah.
and for like 1 month I was like super skeptical. I was like like an asshole in the chats, and I got banned like twice. But
Really?
then yeah, like twice. I got banned twice. You get me? Twice. And
Why?
then
What did you say?
just just like simple being very like skeptical, and saying,
Hmm.
oh, this doesn't work, it's bullshit. And then
Hmm.
boom, like Professor Arnold, like my favorite professor, he banned me 2 times. It was him. Like the 2 times I got banned, he banned me. So
Wow.
that was like a switch. Now
That's
he's my
very,
favorite
you know what?
professor.
That's interesting. That's the first time I've ever heard that, bro.
Yeah, like, but I don't know how I got like in again, like getting banned 2 times and being super skeptical. I don't know why I got there, but it's just the when you understand, when you're like, oh, you see, I was in the wrong here. and I
Mhm.
thought, okay, let me join again and try to be a normal person and try to actually believe in this. And when I started to actually believe, I made more money than ever. Quit my 9 to 5, and now I'm here. Trying to scale my AI business. But I'm starting from
Oh,
zero in there. But
you
yeah,
you said you have an AI business, right?
yeah. I started with some friends.
Hmm.
They are doing like some marketing. Some are doing some AI builds. But I'm starting like from zero now because I previously had a marketing business, like some, and that failed. The reason that it failed was like I slacked off. That's it. I just for 1 month I got some bad momentum. I lost some clients, and then bad momentum got me like down, 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 and like lost all the clients and said, "Fuck it, let me shut it down." You get me? But
Same reason most things slack, right? If you lose momentum, of course.
yeah,
So
true.
yeah. So how did you? No. How long did it take for you to make your first penny back from joining the AI campus? Then.
uh, the AI campus I previously joined, so I made like 400 euros from that, just from some connections I had. And I said, "Do you want me to set up a chatbot in your website?" It was like some fashion website, these fashion clothes.
Okay.
And I said, "Do you want me to set you up a chatbot?" And he said, "Okay, then send me like 400 euros, and I'll set it up." Perfect, done. That was like my first client from AI. But that time I was focused more in marketing, so I just left it. I didn't give it much thought because most people were skeptical, and I thought, okay, I have this. Like, why not focus on this where I'm getting money? Why s- divide my energy for no reason? So, but as I said, it failed. Now I need to focus on AI 100%.
Interesting, G. And how did you acquire that first client? How did you get that first client, Harry?
To be honest, I started posting on TikTok, like some very simple graphic TikToks you can make in Canva, and clients they came itself. They texted me on TikTok and said, could you put my brand in your TikToks?" Okay, perfect. This much. They paid me. Then deal after deal, making money. That's it. Like momentum build up. Then I got other clients from like a guy that made an app. He said, "Can you work together?" I made some money from him, but he wanted to switch to free work. I said, "Hell no, no free work, sir," and
Yeah,
cut ties with him. Because he was using like a strategy to try to sell me a dream. But I said, "No, if you don't pay me the contract, like the money, and there's no deal." And so, to be honest, and most like 99% of things I learned in the real world. And that's why, like, I'll never cancel. Never. Like, even when I become like super rich, I'll never cancel. Like,
nice, bro.
always.
Nice. You can
And
always
then,
grow, man. There's always
yeah.
something new there. You know?
No, no, I just, even if the platform is like, I like to be there, like the community and everything. It's the one thing that keeps me going, to be honest.
Good man, good man. So explain to me, like, what's your typical sort of day inside the real world from morning till night? Like, and be honest, some people spend 2 hours a day, some people spend 12 hours a day. Give me your typical day inside the real world and how you operate.
Yeah, for me, to be real, I only use the real world to text GM because that's my routine.
Yep.
I text GM, I watch a Luke lesson, and then I start my work. I only use the real world when I want to watch some live or when I want to learn something, because all the professors say you have to take action. If you stay 12 hours in your real world and you do nothing outside of that, then how are you going to get rich? You need to do action in the real world and use the platform as a guidance, as a roadmap to help you. Not that's like, I'll pay the real world now. Where is the money for me? That was when I first started. I thought I paid $50. I need like I need
Yeah,
1 million now. Where's my money? You get me? But
yeah.
you
So
have to know how to use.
you
Yeah.
put GM and then what? You leave the real world and start working outside after a lesson from Luke.
Yeah, after a lesson, because I like to listen to his lessons every day. Then I see if there is any life. Mostly when I wake up, there isn't any life because it's very early. And then I just continue with my work. I have to do some outreach, talk to the team, more outreach, because I said it's a new business. I need to record some content later after this call. Need to record some content. Then I go to the gym. To be honest, I don't have like a super schedule, but I try to get my checklist always done. Because that's the most important part. Because sometimes I can get sleep. I have a client call. I cannot. Oh, I have a schedule. Sorry, I don't have time to talk to you. You get me? You have to always try to make time for things that are important to you. So
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. Can you give me some examples of the best things that you've learned inside your campus? Like give me three examples of maybe, the best things that you've learned personally inside the campus.
which campus or all the
Let's talk
campuses?
about the AI campus because that seems to be your strength.
Yeah, okay. So some lessons from AI, to be honest, were a system. We learned some systems to send like hundreds of emails per day, even more. Depends how much you get invest. And I thought when I first saw that system, I thought, what the hell is this? Like it was very complicated. But then the professors, Cam especially, he's a very like he explains things very good. And then for 3 days, I got the system ready and I started to send emails. But it was very expensive, to be honest, like to send the emails and pay the SaaS companies. But it was a very very good system. That was the first thing I learned there. Also, I learned especially from Pope. He has some good lessons on mindset and like he's very real. I have like kind of the same backstory because
Yeah,
uh, I heard from Pope that nobody believed in him, and the so I I relate with Pope very much. And also the third lesson is also the sales lessons by Seth. Those
mm,
those are Seth. Yeah, those are very good. Some lessons to be like take the lead with clients. Do not be like what's he gonna say? If you want the service, he's gonna pay. If he doesn't, do not be needy. That's a good lesson from Seth. But yes,
nice,
mostly
nice.
mostly AI. I go for technical stuff, to be honest. For
I like
like
that. You mentioned that
yeah
Cam told you to do this email system to get clients, and
yeah
you paid quite a lot for that. Would you say that you took a risk doing that,
absolutely yeah.
and it paid off?
Yeah, it was a good experience. Now, if for example somebody wants this as a service, I can provide it. It's like doesn't matter. You take risks every day if you want to. It's business. You need to take risks to make money. That doesn't exist if you don't take risks. Then
And how
so
much money have you made inside the real world, Harry?
like around 10K in USD.
That's nice. That's nice. And are you planning to grow that same business? Are you planning to branch out? What are you planning to do?
Like the plan is right now to grow the AI business. I want to like frame myself as the AI expert in real estate. I got like 400 connections right now on LinkedIn and all people that are in real estate. So I want to be the go-to guy for AI in real estate. That's it. Like that's the plan.
Well, AI is growing very quick, as you know, right? AI changes every few weeks at the minute because it's such a new thing that is changing all the
Yeah.
time. Now, how would you say the real world keeps up in terms of latest features with AI? Do you think that the real world keeps up well with that?
Like 2 months ahead of the other people. Like I see on Instagram, and they are like in those so simple systems. When I see on IG, I think, what the hell are they doing? Like the real world students are so lucky to be there. To be honest, because I see the AI news, AI updates like every day. When I see new AI, it gets like scary in a sense. Like, am I falling behind? But
Yeah,
just focus on something because most people know nothing about AI. So you have to in the land of the blind, you have to be the one guy with one eye. Was that the
yeah.
expression from Arno?
And
So
would you say that the update of these features has helped you personally in your business?
these updates, like mostly, I try to learn just some skills that I need for my niche. I don't want to try to learn everything at once. So mostly the voice callers, the AI agents, and the system theory. That is what I like service to the client. So I don't try to learn everything. I also have my team. They do also the most of the AI builds. So they are they take care of that. So I just try to take care of the marketing and some of the system three. Most so yeah. Need to work
Unbelievable.
on my
So, Eri, how do you plan to, upscale your business, and how is the real world going to help you do that?
like the real world is like the building piece. That is the most important thing right now in building my business. I don't know how to think about not having the real world and continue like to do my scale my business. Like everything I need, just the social media because I open a new social media to sending emails, to marketing, to everything. I just think about, okay, let me open the real world, got my answer, then take action. That's everything I do. Go to the real world, learn the lesson, and take action. That's it. I don't know how to, but
There's no other way that you could process it in your
yeah,
brain.
I cannot. Like maybe the Andrew Tate's marketing is like, oh, great. I don't know. I'm super manipulated. I just love the real world. I don't know how to say it anymore. And
No, it's
I plan
beautiful, bro.
I plan to join like the war room, but maybe 1 year, 2 year. I don't know, but that's the plan. I'm just taking all the marketing path that Andrew Tate laid out. Join the
Yeah.
world, then the war room. Like that's the plan.
Have you met any like-minded people inside the campus that you talk to regularly, or have you formed any friendships inside your campus?
Yeah, to be honest, I formed a guy that had a real estate business in Dubai. I'm trying to work with him right now to get like a first testimonial.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that I remember, and always in the chats when I write a question, everybody like in 2 minutes you see an answer, and it helps out a lot, because the professors can be busy sometimes, but also the students, like they are more active, and they are in the kind of the same shoes. They know they get you feel like you're more close to them, because the professor is like up there and you're here, but the
Yeah.
students who are like little here, you could communicate better, and they understand you in a way better, and they help you. It's it's like
You know
very.
what I like about the real world personally? I like the fact that even if you are a different rank to someone in your campus, like, you have captains, professors, and students. I've met a lot of students who make more than some of the captains. No one thinks they're better than anyone else, and everyone's trying to help each other, and everyone's trying to give each other the right advice. So honestly, I love it as a community, if I'm honest. But what do you think in sense of choosing campuses? So did you do the course at is there like a questionnaire at the beginning?
Yeah, most all the campuses have that. They give some questions if this is the right campus for you, but I'll just skip them, to be honest. I just join.
You
I'm
knew.
very I'm very to get me to the lessons, but I try to stay in one campus, but I'm like very I want to learn from. If I need something from the social media part, I go to the like social media campus. If I need something from sales, I go to Professor Arna. I try to divide things and use all the campuses. If you folk That's my personal thing. Some professors say stay in one campus, but I like to use them all. If
Unreal.
somebody's an expert in social media, why not go to him? So that's.
Would you recommend using multiple campuses at once, or would you recommend using just one at a time?
If you're a beginner, I would recommend to stay in one campus for like 2 months or 3 months.
Yeah.
That's what I did with copywriting. It laid out the base. Then when you are a little bit more experienced, then you could go to other campuses.
What would
That's
you
my
rate the
opinion.
real world in terms of value in 1 to 10? 10 being the most valuable and one being least valuable. What would you rate it 1 to 10?
Like, let me say it in short, like I 20x my money, so don't want to say anymore. Like I
Of course, bro.
20x my investment, I 20x my investment. What can I say?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, Ari, look, it's been good. I've got to go do the school run, but thanks for your time, bro.
Thank
Honestly,
you,
it's
man.
been lovely speaking to you. Hopefully, I'll see you in the war room. We'll have a coffee one day and
100%.
we'll laugh about your
I'll
success.
see you
Yeah.
there.
Good to see you,
Thank
G.
you,
Take
man.
care.
Take care, man.